You step off the bus and the gates close behind you. This place doesn't look chaotic. It looks organized. And organization always has someone in charge. The air inside the bus is thick and silent. No one talks about fear here. They just breathe it in. You realize this isn't transport. It's transition. You are 22 years old. 15 to life sounds abstract until it isn't. Time stops being a number. It becomes a structure around you. They don't ask who you are. They hand you objects instead. A mattress, a toothbrush, a number. Identity gets replaced with inventory. Your name fades fast in here. Numbers are easier to manage. Systems prefer digits over personalities. You are easier to store this way. The guard doesn't see you. He processes you. You are not a threat yet. You are a logistical unit being moved into position. From above, the yard looks calm. Groups stand apart with intention. This isn't chaos. It's structured survival. Every race has a car. Every car has rules. This isn't written anywhere official, but everyone follows it. You don't choose your group. Your appearance decides it. The system may talk integration. The yard practices alignment. Stomper approaches like someone who owns space. He doesn't introduce himself with kindness. He introduces himself with certainty. He asks where you are from. It's not small talk. It's data collection. In here, information determines protection. You sit with your people. You eat together. You move together. Individual identity dissolves into group loyalty. Your car becomes your operating system. Decisions root through it. Protection comes from it. Disobedience ends through it. In the kitchen, you stir metal pots for 12 cents an hour. Labor is cheap here. Control is not. Ramen is currency. Stamps are higher value. The underground economy runs cleaner than the official one. Stomper leads with fear. It's effective in the short term. Fear compresses chaos into obedience. But fear expires. Eventually, someone fears staying under you more than challenging you. That's when leadership fractures. 8 months in, tension grows. A gambling debt escalates. Small disputes become structural threats. Stomper orders action in the Chow Hall. Public enforcement sends a message. It also attracts consequences. 3 men go down. The yard locks immediately. Violence doesn't just punish inmates. It disrupts the entire machine. Stomper is removed to solitary. Leadership doesn't disappear. It leaves a vacuum. The older members look around. Then they look at you, not for aggression, for control. You are not the most violent man here. You are not the loudest either. But violence isn't the only currency. Stability has value too. During lockdown, no one under you went hungry. Supplies moved quietly. Debts were tracked carefully. Chaos was managed before it spread. You didn't campaign for leadership. You didn't threaten anyone. You audited your way into power. Leadership transfers without ceremony. One day you are observing. The next day you are responsible. First rule: no random violence. Random actions create heat. Heat brings lockdowns. Every decision runs through you. No freelance revenge. Structure replaces emotion. You design a 3-tier debt system. Warning first. Pressure second. Consequence last. By the third step, enforcement feels inevitable. Not personal. Not impulsive. Just procedural. Incident reports begin dropping. Guards notice the quiet. Silence becomes measurable. The warden studies the numbers. Fewer disruptions. Lower risk. Higher stability. You are called into his office. Inmates don't usually get meetings. That alone changes the air. He doesn't say gang. He says community. He doesn't say control. He says self-regulating. He offers you the library, better pay, better hours, access to legal resources. In exchange, he wants one thing: keep the peace. No paperwork, just understanding. You nod. It feels like advancement. It isn't promotion, it's alignment. Over time, your structure expands. Supply lines stabilize. Other cars respect predictability. Your dispute system gets copied. What started as survival becomes policy. You become judge and executive. Authority without title. Power without recognition. You control value inside the fence, but you can't spend it. Wealth without freedom is ornamental. Every few months, Brandt calls you back in. The conversations are brief, always strategic. Small favors arrive right before problems do. Guard shifts change. Transfers get approved. It starts feeling too precise, too coordinated, like someone is adjusting the board ahead of you. Year 4 arrives quietly. Your appeal gets denied. Hope doesn't explode, it just deflates. 12 more years become realistic. Time stretches again. Your sentence feels less temporary. you start calculating differently. Now, not survival math, economic math. Before you took over, 6 violent incidents hit each month, 6 disruptions, 6 costs. Now it averages 1. 1 disruption, 1 report, 1 manageable event. Each avoided lockdown saves thousands. Multiply that monthly. The state saves millions yearly. Your compensation, 31 cents an hour. Efficiency at a discount rate. Then Garza transfers in. Older, quiet, connected. He asks for a meeting respectfully, not confrontational, intentional. He says, Brandt didn't discover you. He says you were identified early. Then he shifts it. You weren't discovered, you were designed. The gambling dispute wasn't random. Transfers were approved strategically. Conflict was planted. Stomper's fall wasn't chaos. It was predictable, an engineered vacuum. Every favor Brandt gave you wasn't generosity. It was maintenance. You weren't negotiating as equals. You were being tuned like machinery. You are not the king of this yard. You are unpaid middle management. The system doesn't eliminate gangs. It optimizes them. It refines what already exists. That night, you sit on your bunk. The ceiling hasn't changed. Your understanding has. Every memory replays differently. Now, every favor looks calculated. Your empire saves the state money. Quiet prisons look good in reports. If you step down, violence returns. If violence returns, costs rise. You built stability. Now stability depends on you. That's the trap. The warden didn't just put you in a cell. That would have been simple. Containment is basic. Utilization is smarter. He put you into a job, a position inside the machine, a role that keeps everything quiet. No salary worth mentioning, no retirement, no exit strategy. You are not just serving 15 to life anymore. That would imply waiting. You are not waiting. You are working it, managing people, reducing risk, protecting the system that locked you in. They didn't crush your rebellion. They redirected it. Leadership became compliance. And the hardest part, you helped build it. Voluntarily, efficiently. This story is fiction, but the dynamics inside institutions like this are heavily studied and rarely discussed. If this shifted your perspective, think about the moment it did. And if you want more stories like this, subscribe for the next one.